My name is Nick Padwick. I'm a farm manager at Wild Kenhill, and we farm between Snettisham and Heacham on the northwest coast of Norfolk. So the Kenhill estate is 4,000 acres and predominantly cereals. We are growing roots, sugar beet at the moment, but that'll be phased out. Our soils are sandy silt loams and relatively flat. This first soil pit was soil off the estate. We put it into this wooden box, and all we've done here is planted some winter wheat. We've taken a soil core from it, and I can see from that soil core that the levels of fungi fall way below where I want my soil succession to grow this crop of wheat. There's not a lot else in here. There's no nematodes. There was no protozoa in here at all. So very high levels of bacteria, but all the other elements to get a good soil biome it's just not there. Nothing there at all. Exactly the same to the first. So the soil come from the same place. Again, planted the same quantity of winter wheat. But the difference between this one and when tested had the same soil results, test results, putting it through a microscope. We've actually applied some compost extract. So we make our own compost on site, and then we're able to look to see the density of that protozoa, fungi, bacteria in that compost. And then we can put it into a solution, and then we can apply it as a liquid amendment to a crop or to soil. And this is what we've done here, and that was 2-3 weeks ago. And I've taken a soil sample recently, and the levels of bacteria, the levels of fungi and protozoa have increased to the point where we're actually starting to get into the levels of succession needed to grow a crop of wheat. So that's great. Then we come to our third pit, and in this one again it's the same soil, planted at the same time, but in here we've added some of the compost, and it would be equivalent to probably 3 to 5 tons an acre of compost. And this compost isn't being put on for nutritional value, it's been put on for the life that's in it. So this is the compost I make, which I then make my amendments from. So we put a little layer of that on the top, and mixed it in the best we can into the top few centimetres, and then we've also applied the same liquid amendment as we did to pot number 2. And again, just recently completed a soil assessment, and this pot itself is within the levels we need to grow cereal crops. So we're going to see how this plays out over the winter and spring. None of this will have any inputs at all, no fertilizers or chemicals, and we'll just see if we can speed up what I'm hoping to do on the fields, and get these soils to the correct place to grow our crops without any inputs.